In the vast expanses of an undisclosed country, where the sky stretched as far as the eye could see, there lived a young man named Alex Mercer. From a very early age, Alex developed a passion for aviation, always looking at the sky with admiration, imagining himself flying among the clouds. This dream led him to pursue a career as a fighter pilot, and he entered the prestigious Military Aviation Academy. The academy was a rigorous training ground where young aspiring pilots were molded into skilled and intrepid warriors. Alex, with his unwavering determination and natural abilities, quickly distinguished himself. His dexterity in handling aircraft and his tactical skill impressed his instructors and classmates. As the years passed, geopolitical tension increased. Rumors of an imminent threat hung over the nation, and the need for qualified fighter pilots was more urgent than ever. Alex graduated at the top of his class and was selected to join the Air Force, where he would become an elite fighter pilot. His first deployment was to an advanced military base located in a mountainous region, where dramatic landscapes served as a backdrop for intensive training. Alex was assigned to Lightning Squadron, known for its exceptional skill in aerial combat. He quickly became an integral part of the group, forming close bonds with his fellow pilots. The first major challenge arose when reports of hostile activity at the border began to arrive. A neighboring nation had intensified its actions, threatening regional stability. The Lightning Squadron was ordered to intercept any enemy aircraft violating the country's airspace. On a sunny day, sirens echoed in the military base, signaling the imminence of a confrontation. Alex and his fellow pilots entered their fighters, the aircraft roaring with the power of their engines. They soared into the blue sky, wings cutting through the air as they headed towards the border. The confrontation in the skies was intense. The enemy aircraft were equally skilled, and the battle was a deadly dance between fast machines. Alex, with his sharp skills, managed to take down several enemies, but not without challenges. His fighter suffered damage, and he had to use all his skill to keep the aircraft under control. In the end, Lightning Squadron emerged victorious, successfully defending their nation's airspace. The victory, however, did not come without a cost. Some of the unit's best pilots did not return. The reality of air warfare had set in, and Alex felt the weight of responsibility he carried on his shoulders. The tension only increased in the following months. Air operations became more frequent, and the Lightning Squadron was constantly on alert. Alex, despite his victories, began to feel the emotional toll of war. The constant pressure, the loss of colleagues, and the uncertainty of the future began to take its toll on him. One night, while stargazing on the military base field, Alex reflected on his role as a fighter pilot. He thought about the sacrifices made by his nation, the lives lost, and the price of freedom. Even with his doubts, his passion for aviation and his commitment to his homeland impelled him to continue. The next day, Lightning Squadron received a crucial mission: neutralize a strategic enemy installation. The operation was risky, involving low-altitude flights and avoiding detection by enemy radars. Alex led the mission, guiding his fellow pilots with determination. The operation was going according to plan until they were surprised by an unforeseen storm. Visibility quickly decreased, and turbulence made the flight extremely challenging. Alex, trusting his instincts and training, led the squad through the storm. As they flew over the enemy installation, they were attacked by intense anti-aircraft defense. Explosions surrounded the fighters, and communication between pilots became chaotic. Alex, remaining calm amidst the chaos, adapted his strategy to avoid the threats. The battle was fierce, but Lightning Squad managed to accomplish the mission. However, the storm severely damaged the fighters, and the situation became even more critical when Alex noticed that his aircraft was becoming unstable. With unwavering courage, Alex informed the other pilots that he would attempt to take his fighter home. He flew through the storm, battling the violent winds and turbulence. Every moment was a battle against the forces of nature, but Alex's determination was stronger. Finally emerging from the storm, Alex's fighter was severely damaged. The wings were marked by shrapnel and lightning. Communication was intermittent, but he managed to maintain contact with the base. Landing would be a challenging task, but Alex was determined to bring his fighter home. With skill and courage, Alex made a forced landing on the military base's damaged runway. The aircraft slid down the runway, kicking up dust and sparks as it slowed. Finally, it stopped, and Alex emerged from the cockpit, unharmed but exhausted. The Lightning Squadron, although shaken by the challenges, celebrated Alex's courage and the success of the mission. He became a legendary figure on the military base, a symbol of determination and bravery. However, the war continued, and new challenges awaited the squadron. Over the years, Alex Mercer continued to soar through the skies, engaging in aerial battles and protecting his nation. His journey as a fighter pilot was filled with ups and downs, victories and losses, but he remained true to his calling and the sky that always inspired him. The story of Alex Mercer, the intrepid fighter pilot, has become a legacy in the military academy and beyond. His courage in the skies and his commitment to freedom were remembered not only by his fellow pilots, but by an entire nation that looked up to the sky and knew it was protected by the brave men who flew among the clouds.